I am not
Record.
yet, but I will try.
It's all
Out of
right. Get in there.
curiosity, can you
Um,
guys hear everything my boyfriend's watching right now, or is it fine?
it sounds like you're in the same room as a children's television cartoon, but we can't tell
That's
which
true.
cartoon.
Or maybe you're like in a computer, like in the Ren and Stimpy back
Yeah,
in the
it's
day.
not distracting. It's fine. It sounds like he's
Yeah.
underwater as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
As long as you guys think it's fine, then yes, we'll just have cartoon noises in the background.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We've
If
got...
the mouse, if there could be a cartoon about a mouse, that would, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what's he
Okay.
watching? No. All right.
You're real invested.
All right. Give me a D20 roll, Sir Lewis.
All right. Let's say 13.
Ooh, a 13. You get a saga event. Roll a D20 plus 10.
Do I have Llewellyn or Lewis open?
You should have Lewis open.
Okay, I have Llewellyn open. Sorry. Lewis, open. All right, I get a saga event. What does that mean?
You roll a D20 and you add 10.
I do that. That is 29.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Oh, no. What?
Oh, no. That's not good.
Wow. Unless something is done, all clergy will flee from your fiefdom.
Well,
Did they catch you performing a satanic ritual or something?
They
Like,
must have
what?
finally, got fed up with your fairy cops in the back.
They just caught Merlin crashing on your couch one
Yeah,
day.
who knows? Yeah.
so something must be done.
Maybe
How do we?
maybe you're sainted, bloodied, turned out to not fulfill all the requirements of sainthood.
No, he's sainted.
Maybe
Don't take that away from him. My dad.
well, maybe there was a terrible omen involving him where he somebody praying to that saint received a vision that was like, oh no, fuck that house. They need to burn down their fairy cops because their saint gave me a vision.
Is that
But
what it
anyhow,
needs to be? I need to lose my fairy cops.
all clergy will flee the fief unless something is done. It doesn't say what specifically, just something. Maybe
I also
helping your friend Sir James Chili Pompadour will be enough, but maybe it won't.
I need help.
boy.
Also, I think you have a task.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, that's just the first task. Where is the second task? Because you completed Lady Aviel's first task.
Yes.
Oh shit. Fuck, where is she?
Yeah, I only have the merciful one.
What? Yeah. Which you... Yeah, we got around. We figured that one out. Here we go. Oh no, I think it's in this book. It's got to be in this book. Yeah, it seems like the book that it's in. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it's like the first adventure. Duh. Or is it? No, that's a different one. Son of a fuck. Well, we'll just have to pretend it's somewhere else and figure that out later. I thought it was in this book. No!
I don't know how to help.
I know. Just,
I can help by confirming that we're all sons of fucks. We're not sons of not fucks, otherwise we wouldn't be here.
it's a true story.
I don't know. I think my dad just kind of flinged it across the room.
Oh. I don't know whether to be
Oh.
impressed with distance or be grossed out. just in general.
Whoopsh, like Spider-Man. How do I shot web?
Oh, let's not.
We're gonna.
I don't know. I don't want to.
Is there a book I can look in?
That's what
Sure.
I'm trying to do.
Jojo.
Let's see here.
Bumfeld.
Oh, son of a dick. This is... Well, we're just gonna have to deal with that later.
That sounds like my entire winter phase so far. We'll deal with it later.
Weird. Weird. Huh. Let me see. Let me look at the timeline to see what the name of that adventure is. That might help me out.
Ooh, I have an idea on how to keep the
That's gotta be it then, right?
clergy.
Bigger, more satanic demonstration.
No, I'm going to gift Ogbert the Dunce's manor of Sherburn to the church.
Oh, there you go.
So many words just happened right there.
Ooh, Jerry.
Or perhaps no, I'll give them Maison de Jérôme.
Dejanay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
I found
Jerry's
the book that
place.
it's supposedly in. We're well on our way to resolving this mystery. And
Yeah.
then the page is it's in the appendix, you say? Well, that would of course make sense. Do.
The appendix.
Yeah, the appendix.
Favorite organ.
The appendix.
I'm a big fan of the dicks.
Stygian stallions. No one wants to fight those.
That's true.
Okay.
Mystics is a river.
We're almost there. Heartblade, blah blah blah. Recent news. Ah, here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so Aviel's second task.
Uh-huh.
I will turn this into a handout later. When you meet Aviel, she is pleased to hear of your merciful actions at your lord's court, you know, when you're trotting around Camelot.
Yep.
And a true champion of love, she says, is as generous as he is merciful. I wish you to find a needy person, a peasant, a poor noble, or a knight-errant, and give him a year of your income.
Okay.
Roll generous.
Hey, the old traits, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Generous. I make it.
All right, so yeah, you got to find somebody to give a year's worth of your income to.
Okay.
But when it comes time, you will be able to give them a year of your income,
Yeah.
as opposed to being like, "This is better, so staying with me."
Yeah.
Okay.
So does that happen off screen?
Yeah, that happens off screen.
Okay.
I mean, you can give it to
Generous.
somebody on screen. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if it doesn't come up in the play today, I'm not going to remember
Yeah.
to go out of my way.
All right, cool. So that was your first part of Winter Phase Fun Times. Roll all your checks.
All right. Checks. My favorite part.
Sebastian, I
Give me
really
that
like
big
your
honor.
background. It's giving me Back to the Future type vibes.
Oh, no. Me?
Hello, family. Please go
Seabass,
goes up.
you
I'm
are
glad I
on
could
mute.
pass on the vibes, I guess.
And Aviel. Go up. No.
You are ruled by that passion, sir. What are you doing? What are you doing, Sir Bradwin?
Rolling
Stop,
checks.
stop rolling stuff. It's not your interface. He wasn't
Oh.
here last year, so he has to roll through last session's winter phase.
Boo.
Yep, yep. He's playing catch up. Don't try to skip ahead there.
Yeah, you jerks.
It's all
I'm
right.
gonna recheck that.
Indeed.
Oh, come on. These poops are coming out of my butt.
Where would you prefer for them to come out?
My
Skin.
mouth. Coming out of my nose like Jair Bolsonaro.
I
That's
like
where
when
his
my
poops come
poop
out.
comes out of my skin.
Interesting. That's called sweat.
Like little brown sweats.
Pit stains, baby.
Like little mouse turd sweats.
Imagine you squeeze it out like spaghetti from a Play-Doh like pasta maker.
Fuzzy Pumper Barber, but it's like my skin.
It's like Dr. Pimple Popper videos, but there's a turd in there.
Just brown Play-Doh.
Yeah. Ah, this is gross.
You're the ones that did this to yourselves.
But
No.
But
This
is
is
it as
someone else's
gross
fault.
as swan neck pudding?
It better be jiggly, otherwise.
Which I looked up later and I described it exactly how it is.
Oh, that makes it worse.
All right, I think I'm done.
Alright, economic circumstances. Don't collect your income because you gotta give it away.
Yep.
Roll to see if your children... Oh, you don't have any children. Your horses die.
Okay. D6s?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, D20s.
Yes. What kind of
Nope.
game is this?
I don't
Sixes.
know. Are you like a peasant?
Like a-
Yeah, they're fine.
Great. You're not married. No have
Nope.
to worry about that. Your squire gets better at squiring.
That's right.
Your servants
Wigan?
get better at servanting.
Ah, Wigan.
Oh no, Wigan.
I don't have great expectations for him.
I do. All right, and then your training and practice.
Mm-hmm. What do I do here?
One of
I
those
think-
three things.
Just one.
And then you get, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Burbs.
Guess bring fealty to Robert up.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Wonderful.
To be
That's-
clear, Rambo's going to watch birds, right?
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh yeah, I crossed the glory threshold.
Well,
Hell
and
yeah.
and you get your 100 glory for seeing the Green Knight.
Hell yeah.
If you would have said I get 1,000 glory, I would have given you 1,000. So
What?
yeah, it's too
It
late.
doesn't matter.
I know.
I'm at 7112.
Ooh, getting up there. You're almost at the magic number.
Yeah. Then passion goes up another. Okay.
All right, I think we are ready to begin. So does someone want to try and explain what happened to Sir Lewis?
What happened? to
We're
Sir
just
Lewis?
gonna do that thing where we pretend he's been with you the whole time.
Yeah. I was just in the background,
He's just in the back.
paying attention to leaves.
Uh-huh. Well, you're just like waxing. You're just like so in love with Aviel that no one wanted to talk to you the whole time.
You guys ever have a friend that is like honestly like, oh man, and she does this and it's like nobody wants to hang out with you anymore.
Yep.
Like it becomes their personality for a
Yeah.
while.
It's like just shut up.
I'm sure I've been that guy.
I've probably been that guy.
So yeah, that's you right now. You're that guy.
Oh, cool.
That's what
Oh, and Abiel, she's got the cutest little toes. It's like, fuck, dude, shut up. What about your banging sister? She's got that rockin' bod, great tits.
Right. Wonderful. So this is the conversation. Did anyone want to explain to him what you guys are doing out here? Sir James Chili Pompadour, do you remember?
Remember, like the part about me suddenly having a quest and us all going on it, but I don't remember much of what happened before that.
Okay, well you had
Retrieving your father's sword
Mm-hmm.
from, I don't know, the clutches of some bullshit in the Forest Sauvage.
Yeah, he went missing. Your Peepaw Sir Peter.
I mean, many years ago. I mean, he left me.
He left you, and that's why you ended up like a homeless knight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you piece of shit.
I mean, it's not my fault. I blame my parents.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should.
that's why
Yeah,
you're
that's-
out finding your dad. They'd be like, "Look what you've done to me, Dad."
Well, really, it's just a fancy sword that he supposedly had.
Yeah, I mean that would be cool too.
But then what? We went to some like Duke's house or some shit like that. We had to fuck around with their fucking servants who were pieces of shit, and then we finally got to talk to him, and then he was a piece of shit, and then we had to help him, and then we kind of didn't. We kind of fought him.
Uh-huh.
I fought him for the honor of him saying that we're basically pieces of shit, and I beat his ass. So he helped us by telling us to go look in the Forest Sauvage.
Yep. Exactly. All right, so you find yourselves right inside the Forest Sauvage. There are 3 paths. There's one to the left, one straight ahead, and one to the right. The one in the middle, the straight path, is slightly overgrown, but the left and right paths are more clear. Overhead,
And-
like above these paths, like the canopy kind of closes, but they're still like very open.
Do we know anything about
Ah.
what or who has the goods?
No.
Okay.
You know, you know that like this guy, Sir Peter, went on a quest and never came back from it.
Do we know anything
mhm,
about
mhm.
like the difference between left and right?
Like,
Is
What are
that a
those?
concept that we are aware of?
uh,
I vote as
what's
left.
your boating skill?
Well, my flirting is quite high. It's
Roll.
13.
Roll hunting.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Yeah. Well, that's the difference between your right and your left.
I crit it.
Oh, you crit it. Okay.
Yep.
Well, the middle path slightly overgrown, so probably the longest unused. But the right
But-
and the left look equally as pathetic.
Onward to the middle path is my vote.
Yeah, let's do it. That's the guy disappeared long ago, right?
All right.
Yeah, nobody's found him. He's out there
Who's
fucking his
back?
sword or whatever.
Who knows?
Well, what was it? The Duke, whoever that fuck said, it's like was it a fortress or something within the Forest Sauvage that we're looking for?
Yeah, nobody's ever heard of that.
Yeah, something.
It wasn't just go look at the forest or just go
Mhm.
look at the forest. He said there's a particular thing in the forest that your father was heading towards.
Yes.
Yeah, and if nobody's found it, we should take a less traveled path.
All right. So you guys are traveling through the woods, taking the center path. It's nice and beautiful. And as you keep trotting along, you can see pavilions around the edge of this forest clearing. So the path opens up into a huge clearing in the forest, and there are pavilions, so like tents, all around, and all but one of these pavilions are occupied. You see beautiful women looking timidly out of these pavilions, like, oh, hee, 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 hee. Maybe some beautiful dudes as well, going hee, 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 and ho 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 hoing.
Oh,
Yeah, ho ho ho's
Yeah.
all the way around.
Well, when you see him, call him out. I think
And
there's a,
there is a knight on a horse in the middle of the clearing. They're wearing heavy plate armor, and they have a pure white shield. And they say, choose one from among you to joust. We shall fight to first fall for ransom. The terms of victory are negotiable. The knight will accept till unconsciousness, first blood, or a cry of no more. So you get to choose the win condition. Is it unconsciousness, first blood, or you give up? The knight's lances are all blunted, but you'd probably guess that if you wanted to fight with sharp weapons, this knight would say, sure, let's use sharp weapons. But all the weapons on offer and on their person appear to be blunted.
You should really be asking, like, the knights that just rode into town instead of all those peasants.
There's no peasants.
I know. Yeah, so is it just one-on-one, or is everybody has to fight him?
Oh, it's just, I need one from among you.
Hey, James, we're looking for your dad's shit. Seems like you're the dude.
Yeah, I'll fight him. What's up?
Okay, all right.
To what end?
Yeah, so do you want first blood, unconsciousness, or to you yield?
I don't know if I've ever done blunted weapons before.
Uh-huh.
What would that be like to knock someone unconscious?
No,
Just not
so
lethal, right?
so blunted weapons, it's not lethal damage. But you still
so
take damage.
So
Yeah.
it's just working them under their unconscious number.
Yeah. Yep.
So that has to be greater
could,
than their
you
con.
could still die though. It's just
Could
be
I-
real. You could get knocked unconscious, fall off your horse, and break your neck and die. Right? Happens
Yeah.
all the time.
What if I said that we shouldn't fight on horse then?
Well, he's asking to joust, so
Yeah.
Okay. So that means that we joust, and if someone falls, you're still supposed to go fight them on foot?
no. So you get to choose the win condition.
I remember some shit going down.
Yeah,
all right?
no. There are many ways to go about it, but he's saying we're jousting. You get to choose the win condition. Is it till somebody falls over, or somebody gets knocked out, or you just say I quit? Like what do you want it to be?
He's making that thinking face again.
Uh-huh.
It hurts him.
How about fuck it, let's go first blood.
Okay. Alrighty.
Like the Rambo namesake.
First blood. Okie dokie. So they are going. Oh, they don't have any passions. That's cool. All right. Well, they're ready to make their roll whenever you're ready.
Don't worry, he rolls 8d6 on a fucking hit.
I'll fucking destroy his face, I swear to God. So for the rest of us, this is a continuation. And does that mean that it's a whole different thing, though? Can I still use any of my passions?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a day.
Okay. I will do it for my honor then. Don't you fucking dare, don't you fucking...
Yeah, you've been trotting through the woods for a good while.
Crit it.
Ooh.
And it goes up.
Yeah, it goes up to 17 immediately, and you get a plus 20 on this roll.
Nice.
Yeah. Lancing this mother for 20
And
on
this
top.
person will try their darndest. They have a plus 2, so they got an 11. Yep, your crit beats their 11. Go ahead and roll crit damage.
You just murdered your own father.
Really usually get lucky on damage rolls though, so
Are you a chili pompadour?
There is another pompadour.
cannot be.
All right. So that is more than twice their size. So you knock them over. They fly off the back of their horse. There's a big crash and oof, and all the ladies scream as the jousting knight gets like tossed off the back of their horse. And there's like a big whump, right, as they hit the ground and take an additional d6.
Shit.
Wow.
Well, he asked for it, so
So The knight, do you do anything? They're like on the ground. Their horse is like eating some grass. You're fine. They're just laying there.
I mean, we didn't say that we would turn to melee if someone got knocked off, so I'm just going to stand on my horse until someone does or says something.
All right, their squire runs over to them, and like rolls them over, pulls off their helmet, and it's a stunningly beautiful woman with app 25.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is stunningly beautiful.
The squire kind of like shakes her, pours some water on her face, doing the first aid things that we're all familiar with.
She's not as beautiful as my Aviel's toes. Everyone groans at my shit.
Obviously upset.
Yeah.
She turns to you, Sir James. She says, "My body for the victor."
You
Go
want to paint it
on.
or something?
my bar,
Oh.
Victor. Do you want to paint it or something?
I get off my horse
Mhm.
and I go over to her and take my helmet off and hold up my hand to try to pick her up back on her feet.
Are you accepting her offer?
I don't know this woman.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
Have you met you?
Dude, we're talking about me in reality. We're talking about me as James Chili Pompadour on a quest for my father's shit.
Yeah,
This
that's
is the
true.
only nightly way to have a one-night stand.
All
Your
right.
father would want you to
Oh,
have the
jeez,
F-25.
Sir James, don't listen to anybody but yourself. Do you
That's
accept
true.
her invitation?
Or I'm like, well, would he? I don't know. Ask her.
Does
If
she?
you don't know, you better roll your lustful.
Does she what?
This is me and my questioning real life blending into the game.
Uh-huh. Sure.
You say she's got a very beautiful look, but is one of those like angry looking super like a mean face.
She has resting
Give
bitch
me
face.
give me a trusting roll. Roll suspicious.
What does this mean?
Oh,
Let's just say yes. I'll go to bed with her. If that's what the offer means.
yeah, that's what it means. All right, roll lustful.
Oh, to give her just the softest dick she's ever had.
Yeah, that's the only honorable way.
Nope.
Softest.
I am lustful enough.
Wow. All right. Well,
You're thinking about dead cows and it's just not working. Like,
as you see Sir James accept the attentions of this lady, the other ho ho hoers and he heers from the various pavilions tried to get the attention of you guys, of the rest of the knight's party. Do you accept their invitations?
Rusting lords and quivering ladies, I have eyes for none other but my Aviel. Have I told you about her adorable cheek dimples? And I go on.
Boo! Shut up!
Yeah, so no.
Okay, Sir Beatrice, are you accepting attentions at this moment?
No, because I have a love-life passion that I'm not going to betray.
Oh, wow. All right. And Sir Bradwin, what about yourself?
I'm good.
Nah.
This could be a secret time of fun, you know? You're out on a quest.
What happens in the forest
All right.
of Hodge?
So, as you spend time with the jousting knight, right, Sir James, you learn that she does remember her proper name.
Wow.
Yeah.
You hit her pretty good.
Her name is Lady Glessery, and she came to the forest seeking her amour, but she can't remember his name, and she wishes she could see his face again, but in the absence of his face, she'll take comfort in any face she can get her eyes on. And then she looks at your face.
Wow.
So she openly acknowledges that this is not Sir James Pompadour.
Yeah. And as your time with her wraps up, so to speak, she offers her favor to you. So, yeah, she's
Like a handkerchief.
I must have not given her the softest penis she's ever had.
Or she just didn't care because it's been a while.
Taking all
Let's
comers.
just assume the best. I rolled lustful. Okay, we're just gonna assume the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave her a strong, upright, chaste penis.
I will. The favor is like a handkerchief or something.
What do you want it to be?
Undergarments.
No, I want it to be because I want to tie it on my lance.
Okay.
So I'd be down with it being like her obvious like handkerchief or whatever the fuck she
Sure.
wants.
It's a sash.
Sure, I can do that. I tie your kick-ass sash on my lance
All
in
right.
remembrance of my lady.
Yeah, it's a silver sash.
Dope.
No.
Okay.
Write that down.
No further details from the slightly amnesiac lady knight.
Nope, you can just keep hanging out doing ladies. That's basically all there is to do here.
Can I keep talking to the lady knight?
Sure. She says, lay down and talk to me.
Okay.
Rub it in one
Talk
more
or pillow
time.
talk? I don't know.
Yep.
Just it's like some of the obvious questions, like where did she come from? How did she become a lady knight?
I don't even remember.
Oh, wonderful.
You will address me horizontally.
Exactly. You will address me horizontally. Yes.
I'm sure it says like she doesn't remember in the book, but it's such like a cheap cop out to be like, oh, I forgot anything I could tell you.
Yeah. Basically,
What's your favorite color?
everything
I
is
forgot.
the only thing that matters is here and now, and where you are right here and right now.
Oh,
Happy to spend it with you.
Yep.
Oh, baby.
How many days are you gonna spend in her company?
I mean,
We're waiting
I
on
guess,
you too, so
yeah, not that long.
Are you
How
guys?
long does it take you? Like 6 minutes? Let's
Do you
go.
guys wait on him?
yeah, we're out here for his father's sword. It would only be honor.
Yeah, but like, get your nut off and get your fucking self going here, brother.
hey. It's not only because, but y'all did tell me to go get my fuck on, so
Yeah.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
We heard you finish in 30 seconds, dude.
Not that
It's a tent.
her favor. I did all
It's a
right.
tent. You weren't behind a door. We all heard it.
Or if we were in a tent, you obviously
That's
heard
what
it.
I'm saying. There
You didn't
wasn't
see
a door.
nothing. You didn't see nothing.
Yeah, but we heard it all, and we can
You know
smell
what?
it now.
All right, well, fuck you. I'm giving her a full hour and maybe a couple more rounds.
Okay, all right.
Maybe.
Listen,
Would it be cool if you just make the
tired.
noises to impress my friends?
All right. She seems very satisfied.
Their stupidest quest.
She gives you a big thumbs up and a pat on the butt and tells you to get fucking dressed.
Can I ask
Get
you-
on out there, slugger.
If she really doesn't remember anything, I'm going to be upset. But
No, she only remembers the ways of love.
did she see any kind of strange fortress to hide out in the woods?
No, I just remember my love. But now you are here. But still, if only I could see his face again. And then she gets all sad and morose, and you need to fuck the sad out of her some more.
Okay, well, that's at it. Might be a total of 2 hours, guys. Total of 2 hours.
Time passes.
Yeah.
All right, that was great. Glad to see you in a good mood. Have a good one. Bye.
Come back and see me sometime.
Yeah, sometime.
Take a check in deceitful.
I mean, I feel bite.
That should be a check in like orate or something.
Oh, you can make the orate roll, but it's definitely a check in deceitful.
Sometime.
I mean, I would have been interested in her.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
Yeah.
yeah. Yep. All right. Well, there are two paths you have yet to explore: the left and the right.
Oh, there's nothing like beyond. You
There's
can't
nothing
continue.
beyond. It's just a clearing.
Left.
All right, sex clearing behind the bushes. Left or right, guys? 50-50. Port or starboard?
Right. That's the only answer. We're heading
Oh,
right.
I said left, but okay.
Jonah, what's your
Who's team left? Who's team right?
I don't give a
left.
fuck.
Thanks. There's
Team
an
left.
even number of people and you just don't vote.
I don't.
All right,
care.
we'll
Left.
handle who's going right first, and if that's more than Sebastian, that's fine. If it's only Sebastian, that is also fine.
Splitting the party.
Okay. Okay. To the right. Ooh, all right. Sebastian, you are choosing the right path. You're tromping around through the woods. You know, having a good old time with your squire, keeping your eyes peeled for exotic squirrels.
Can I go with them? I didn't
Yes,
realize this
you
was
sure
this
can.
party splitting deal. Okay, cool.
It's one of those rare occasions where it's totally fine. So you and Sir Bradwin, keeping your eyes peeled for exotic squirrels. And you come across a clearing eventually. You know, you knew this was going to happen. You heard the laughter and good-hearted companionship noises from further up the trail. And within this clearing, there are 5 knights. One of them is an obviously bulkier and heavily scarred man of, I don't know, maybe Spanish descent. And when he sees you approaching, all his companions kind of quiet down. And he says, "I am the Knight of Vengeance. Why have you come?"
We see.
You're not even there. You
Okay.
chose the left.
Yep, that's right. Never mind. I'll shut my fucking mouth.
We've come, well, not for vengeance. Sorry to disappoint. We're looking for this. I don't. What do we do? And like, we know we're looking for the weapon, but we don't really know that anything. But that St. Peter was looking for the same.
The Field of Gold.
The field of gold. We seek El Dorado.
Ah, well, if you're not here for vengeance, I have no time for you. And what if your strange, quiet friend glares at Sir Beatrice?
Sorry, one more?
Uh-huh. I am the Knight of Vengeance. Why have you come?
We just came here with a friend. We're trying to find his dad.
Are you sure you're not here for vengeance? Because when I said what you said, he said whatever, man.
I mean, like,
Well,
I'm
as
not
you
particularly
guys are
here for
thinking about it,
vengeance.
he is ignoring you. We will go to the folks on the left side.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Hello, left side folks.
Hello.
You
To the
smell
left, to the left.
roasting food and hear the noises of joyful revelry.
I do love mirth making.
Sounds like a feast is a happening.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know who loves feasts? Avielle. She loves feasts.
As
You
as you enter the clearing, you see a long table that Aviel would be very happy to see as well.
Oh, she loves long tables.
At its head is a jolly-looking knight, and at the same table are 9 other knights, and they're all eating happily from piles of food that fill the table. There's like hamburgers, hot dogs, barbecue ribs, and off to the side, like clustered around the tree and some old wrappers, are probably squires, but they're all like rail thin. You can see their bones underneath their skin, and occasionally one of the knights will like throw a bone from the ribs over there, and the squires will like fight over it. The knights take a break from their feasting, and the one says with his mouth half full of French fries, "Oh, come join us!"
Hail, good Sir Knight. I am Hans Blix of the UN. I come seeking weapons of mass destruction. Um, why don't your squires eat with you? Mine eats with me.
Well, there's only room for knights at this table. Come, come, come. They eat plenty. The more that we eat, the more the squires are able to eat. So if we get more knights at the table, that's more scraps for the squires. This is a good thing.
I look at Wigan, who's just a real Cockney shit, and he just gives me a no. So like, if my squire cannot eat with me, then I would prefer to eat with the squires.
Okay, well, there's not going to be any more food for the squires if you don't eat with us.
Can I put some in my pockets?
Just gonna
Pocket full of rum. Yeah.
Not even sneakily, just like
Yeah. Can I just come in and grab some hamburgers and French fries and just walk away
roll
with them?
courtesy.
Ooh, this is a tricky one. Court SE.
hamburger.
I am not courteous, so I grab all the food.
Well, so you grab like this big armful, right? And it smells so good. You just start chucking your face into your armful of food, and the other knights squiggle over on the bench for you, and you just sit down and eat it. You throw like a rack of ribs to Wiggin, who like picks it up off the ground and eats it anyhow. But you find yourself feasting with the knights. It's delicious food. And as soon as you're finished with your giant armful, there's more food on the table.
Can I make some kind of trait roll?
What would you be doing?
Temperate, overindulgent.
Sure.
Yeah, because this doesn't
like
seem
stop
like me.
eating. Yeah,
I'm known for my temperance,
Beautiful.
which I do make.
Yeah, so you're able to stop whenever you want to.
Yeah, I'm going to back away from the table and make sure that Wigan has eaten. Then I'll go address the squires.
All right.
Cut to the other person in the party.
But you're not going to bring an armful with you.
Sir James Chili Pompadour, are you doing anything? Are you just gonna watch Sir Lewis eat?
Y'all are having a feast that looks lovely.
Oh yes. Can I ask 2 questions right quick? I forgot. Who is Wigan?
He's my squire.
Okay. You kept saying
He's the man that
I was
makes.
just like,
Eventually, there will be a town named after him.
okay. So you sent your squire to go eat the food to test it, basically, right?
No, what? Did you not listen to the past minutes? It wasn't even that long. So there's a big plate, a whole table of food, and there are all these fat knights and all these squires that are like fucking.
Details. What did you send Wigan to do?
I shared the food with Wigan, and then I rolled my temperate to walk away from the table and made sure that Wigan had food and went to go talk to the squires.
Because the rest
You,
of them
you didn't eat any of the food.
I ate plenty of the food.
Okay. That was a detail. That's an important detail I needed to ask. So, one other one. What? Because I was a left child, do I actually know if my dad has the same last name as me?
No one has last names.
It's true.
How would anyone know my father?
You look like him.
Yep.
They roll
You
recognize.
smell like him.
Yeah.
But I don't know his name though. It's
It's
the
Sir
name.
Peter.
It is Sir Peter. Okay, never mind. Okay. What am I doing?
It would have been convenient if he would have named you Peterson, because then everybody would know. But yeah, he decided to be
Peter
original.
Peters.
He said James is a good name for you.
It's fine. Bastard left me anyway.
You're the bastard.
Hey. Not my fault.
Proper.
Yeah, I would like to go socialize with some of these knights.
Sure. You gonna sit down and socialize with him?
Yeah.
All right. The food's delicious. Do you want a barbecue rib, French fries, hamburger, or hot dog?
Oh no, friend, I'm very full. I ate recently.
Oh, it's fine. You don't get full, but you can still eat.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just not hungry
Sucks
right
like
now.
some meat right off a rib, and then like throws the rib and grabs another hamburger and puts a hot dog between the hamburger and another hamburger and says, "Look at this sandwich." right?
Yeah, it does look like a good sandwich.
He's technically correct.
That
It's a
is
hot
great.
dog sandwich.
Yep.
Where'd all the food come from?
Oh, well, I used to have an ever full cornucopia, but it was stolen, um, by some bastard. I've got a picture of him, but I forget his name.
Oh, okay. So that's where all this food was coming from?
Yes, and
Where's
the
it coming from now?
the table seems like.
So like as I'm talking to him and all this is happening, it seems like the table is refilling
Yeah,
itself.
yeah, yeah. Just magically, more burgers and Krabby Patties stack themselves up on this table.
Okay, okay.
His
I'm
cartoon chickens that always look so good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I might just sidle over a little bit to the right to the next night and be like, "Hey, how long have you been here for?" All right, back to the first night. Hey, how long have you been here for?
All these guys are just like the people that end up with a Slimer ghost when they die.
Man, it's like no, it's like Spirited Away. They're the parents becoming pigs as they eat all the food laid out in front of them.
Yeah, so there's the chief at the head of the table looks older, and then everybody else looks younger, but they're still older than you guys.
Okay.
But you could give me, I don't know, a recognize roll.
For like any banners or something.
Well, you could sure.
Maybe like
Yes, give me a heraldry roll.
I'll poop a heraldry out of there.
I bet that they would have something on the if they're knights like dressed up as knights.
Ooh, Sir Lewis. All right.
Yeah.
So there's heraldry here. On the left is a red field with a gold cross, and on the right is a silver field with I don't know, black pieces of shit on it. Oh, 6 thistles sable. Sorry.
Wow, they might be related to me.
You recognize this as belonging to Sir Gaidon?
Gaidong, huh?
Mm-hmm. Gaidon.
We've known that guy, haven't we?
I don't think so. All right. Rambo, you want to make a roll? A recognize or a heraldry?
Well, you would have found out the same clues.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'm going to talk to Sir James and say, that's the heraldry of Sir Gaidon. Do we know anything about him? Like even just hearsay, like he's been gone for X number of years.
Well,
or...
he's been missing for a while. Sure, you would know
Okay,
that.
so that's what I'll say is like that's Sir Gaidon. He's been missing for years.
At least 9.
At least 9, as I just know, and I know that. Now
know.
you also know that.
Yikes. Yeah, I guess kind of make my way over to the top knight.
Yeah, I mean, you were talking to him earlier.
Oh, that was one of the ones I was talking to?
It's the only one that talks.
Good to know. Okay.
So many
just
GM
say, like,
fiat bullshit.
Pass the ketchup, you know? Just like, ham,
And more
sugar, water.
Sugar. Other Vincent D'Onofrio quotes.
Wait, isn't that a Jeff Goldblum?
Are you Sir Jeff Goldblum?
No, I am. I'm the Lord of the Feast.
Brundlefly.
Are you Sir Gaidon?
That name has no meaning to me.
Ooh,
How
the
did
mic
you
just
about to
changed.
be here, sir?
Well, I was chasing the thief that stole my cornucopia. I've got a picture of him, and he like takes this little locket from around his neck and like pops open the whole thing, and there's like a hand-drawn picture in there of some asshole,
Just
some guy.
with my sharp eyes, can I roll recognize on that picture?
You sure can.
All right. With my sharp eyes, I roll under. Do I recognize him?
No, but if you saw him again, you would know him.
I will keep that in mind.
James Chili Pompadour has no memory for
idea.
faces.
You
All
have
right.
to look at colors on I Have Friend Nights. Just
back
remember
to the
that.
back to the knights on the right.
Harpy.
Whoa.
So Sir Bradwin and Sir Beatrice. These guys have been talking to each other, discussing. Are you eavesdropping at all?
Yeah, this whole time.
All right, give me
I
an
regularly
awareness
torture
roll.
people. Like, of course I'd, like, keep an eye on free information.
Awareness or intrigue. I'll accept either. You found a squirrel. It's different than the ones you have back home.
It's furrier in the back.
Uh-huh.
That's what-
All right, Sir Beatrice. It sounds like they are discussing battle. They are talking about
You said that so confidently.
yes, they're talking about fighting somebody.
Oh, fighting stuff. That tends to be
Yeah.
the thing you fight.
I wonder if there's revenge involved.
There might be.
Uh-oh.
Yes, so they're trying to plan their vengeance against these people who have wronged them. That's about as most as you can pick up. The rest of it is like tactics for their vengeance. Like, okay, we four will surround them with our swords drawn, and then somebody's like, oh no, two of us should use lances, and the other two of us should use swords. And then the other guy's like, well, what about one of us using a mace instead? Because if he's got chainmail on, that's going to be a lot easier to deal with. And so they're just arguing back and forth about, like, tactics and planning themselves into the worst session of Dungeons and Dragons you've ever heard.
I've been through worse.
You don't say. But yeah, that's what all they're doing is planning. For like hours, you're like here just like being ignored and just overhearing them plan.
2 hours of arguing about marching order.
Deciding how much they should each carry, and yeah, who's gonna be first.
The rope is so annoying, though.
It's not knightly to use a rope. Yeah, but if we tied it across some trees, it would be their own fault if they walked through it. All sorts of baloney. What do you do?
Well, you're the one who knows stuff, and I don't have any good like vengeance plays. My character's young and hated by most of the world as far as he knows.
All right, so you guys are just chilling.
Yeah. I mean, who do they want to kill exactly?
It never comes up.
Can I ask?
Not without revealing your dishonesty.
Unless you swear an oath to join us in this vengeance pact, we cannot divulge any secrets.
If you desire vengeance so much, why would you deny someone who's merely curious?
It must be
You're hunting down a good man?
pure
Because
vengeance.
That sounds pure.
We are
So,
hunting down a wastrel and a knave who deserves everything that's coming to him.
What has he done to deserve your ire?
It doesn't matter. He needs to die.
Do you want to join the others? I feel like they're having more fun than us.
Is that
Not you.
to me?
Not you guys. Not you guys. My fellow knight who is right next to me.
Okay.
Yeah, it just feels like we've been standing here for hours hearing them talk.
You've been there for like, I would say 3 hours.
You've been there
Yeah,
for
it's been a
35
very-
minutes, but it feels like
3 hours, 3 days, 30 minutes. It's so hard to tell during these instances.
Can feel my hair growing.
All right. So, do you guys leave or stick around, or swear to join his vengeance pact?
Is there a forward direction, or is the only way back?
So back.
We can catch up with the rest of them.
Yeah, please. This is boring.
We're like, y'all have fun with your vengeance.
Like you won't even tell us
Bye."
anything.
They ignore you as you leave.
I don't even try to kiss their cheek.
Oh yeah, there's maybe one exchange of kisses in the beginning, and that's it. All right, so you guys can all meet up if you want.
I'm talking to the squires.
All right, so you find them at the meat table. What would you like to ask the squires?
Why are you not fed? You look skin and bones.
We're getting the scraps.
Are you not?
Sometimes
of
they
noble
drop a
birth?
hamburger.
Are you not of noble birth, deserving of more than scraps?
Well, we're squires.
Have you heard of Karl Marx? Let me tell you this. Now,
It's not gonna be
how long have you been
forward,
here?
I don't know. A couple days? Couldn't
It
have
sure
been more
seems
than a
like you're
couple days.
It seems like you're cursed. That over there is Sir.
I'm sorry, what?
You're cursed,
What?
probably.
I'm sorry, what?
Curse.
Could you toss me one of those hamburgers?
Curse.
Curse.
So
I've
what's-
never eaten that. It sounds good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab him a hamburger off the table and hand it to him.
All right, so you grab the hamburger from the table with the intention
Yes.
of feeding it to the squire.
Yeah, and I'll roll a temperate just to be sure.
Yeah, no, so what happens is the hamburger kind of like a mealy apple just kind of will fall apart into
Oh,
bullshit
no.
pieces. So you intend to give them like a whole hamburger, but it's just like you throw hamburger chunks at them.
Okay. I'm going to walk back to the table and talk to the head knight.
He's
Yeah, he's crabbing his face.
hello.
You, sir, are undeserving of the chivalric code and have no honor. You let these men starve.
Oh, they're not
Challenge
starving.
you to a duel.
And he tosses the hamburger over them. Well, no. There's no time for duels. I'm eating these hamburgers. All right.
Does
and
the hamburger he tosses land in their hand whole, or does it split apart and rain down?
it falls apart on the ground. So one of them gets a bun, one of them gets a bun, and the other one gets the patty, right?
Oh, but it didn't like disintegrate or disappear or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That
They're
just
like,
turned shitty.
yeah, it just turned shitty.
That's it. On the table is good. Off the table is shitty.
Yep.
Like shitty, or just like the burger's not amidst
Just
two bun
shitty. Why
pieces?
you arguing shitty?
You know, shitty. Oh,
The
of course.
degrees of
Magic
shitty.
is involved with this or not?
How shitty is it? It's shitty.
Squeeze the Play-Doh through the little plate maker, and it gives little noodles. It's fine.
See what
All
you're
right.
saying.
Shitty.
So around this time, Sir Beatrice and Sir Bradwin trot up to see y'all, and y'all are here together now.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
These men are ensorcelled. I blame Merlin.
Well,
What are we doing about it?
It's probably Merlin's fuckery. Maybe he had sex with a dove, and this is the result.
We trying to unensorcel them because there's some other dudes on the other side who
I've tried
I don't know.
talking sense. I
they
know
might be
no magic.
ensorcelled, and they might also just be idiots. I can't tell.
Watch this. I walk up and slap the head knight.
Wow, are you really?
Yes, because I challenged him to a duel, and he refused. On his honor, he's thrown away all honor.
I don't know that that's necessarily the case, but all right. If you want to slap a guy, he will stand up to fucking slap you back.
All right?
I won't let this go unanswered, sir.
You shouldn't, you fat fuck.
Wow. Okay.
I just start screaming, duel, duel, duel,
Yeah.
duel.
Take a check in arbitrary.
How is that not just?
He didn't do anything to deserve it at all.
I challenged him to a duel and he declined, which besmirches his
You
honor.
can't just challenge people to duels for no reason, though. Like,
It's not
the
for no
reason for
reason.
the
He's-
duel is unjust. Just take your fucking check and arbitrary.
I'll take the check, but
That's
I
what you get
disagree
for
in principle.
arbitrarily deciding what should be duel worthy or not.
I
Well,
disagree.
Is the
I
reason
will.
not because he's starving his squire?
But he's not starving them. They've been
He
alive
is.
for years.
Oh yeah, they're just
Living off
unhappy.
Just
They're
eating
not
shitty
dead,
food.
so
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're just enslaved or something. It's not as bad
They're
as being
ensorcelled.
dead.
Yeah. But anyhow, now we're going to the duel mode.
Uh-huh.
All right. He chooses whatever. Blunted weapons to knockdown.
Sure.
Alrighty. And he has S-Sword, so he will use S-Sword.
Okay. I think of my dear Avielle and her adorable little dimples.
Oh dear, here we go.
I don't crit, but I do get that.
Yes, plus
The
10.
dimples.
He has
shine.
no passions to speak of. This poor man.
Except for gluttony.
It's not a passion. He
I
has a
have
plus
a-
2, so he rolled a 13.
He beats me.
Ooh, he does. All right, let's see here. Okay, he does have a damage roll. But you do get your sword or your shield up, so you don't take anything.
I don't take anything. One more time.
Well, no one's knocked down. Yeah, 15's probably not higher than your size either.
I S-word.
He's got a 16.
He beats me again.
Ooh.
I'm all rage.
Just settle down, sir. We could have a nice meal. There's no need for this.
You fat fuck.
14 damage, probably not doing
Nah,
a whole
nothing.
lot over there. Doo. 5. All right, you get a hit on him. Go ahead and roll sword damage.
Regular damage.
Yeah. You roll the regular damage roll, but
Yep. 18.
18. Ooh,
That should be a knockdown.
that is bigger than his size. It's at least a chance for a knockdown. And let's see. Oh, his dex is shit. Come on, D20. Oh,
Yeah.
He falls over all greasy and fat. You win, sir. What? Take a seat at my table. Distribute as much food to the squires as
No,
you
I
wish.
demand you walk away from the table and attend to your squire. You are ensorcelled, sir. Do you not see the fell magic at play?
I don't know what you're talking about. Bring me my cornucopia, and then maybe I'll have enough food to leave this forest.
This table is your cornucopia, and it is also your
No, this is just a
bellwether.
table. Clearly. This is not portable.
The millstone around your neck, sir. I'm going to argue like this, etc., until, etc., etc.
Okay.
And if
well,
we can't argue anything,
there's nothing to argue.
Yeah.
He's
All right,
He
I
is
tried.
ensorcelled, and he wants his cornucopia.
It's my money, and I want it now.
Uh-huh.
is-
All right, you guys talking to each other at all?
Yeah, is that whole he's been missing thing the only thing that's ever known about Gaiden?
Yeah.
He's stuck at this fucking demon table.
So
Well,
are you now. You're just
I
arguing
keep-
with this asshole forever.
Yeah, right? it's,
I
it's a
can't
constant
make-
argument.
Yeah, I can't make this decision. What do you guys say? I need to hear from all of you.
What's the decision?
Should we help this guy find his cornucopia?
What?
If he is the knight that we think he is, then obviously he's ensorcelled.
This isn't Gaiden. Gaiden is a different knight.
No, this is Gaiden.
Oh, this is Gaiden?
Yeah. Gaiden, the Lord of the Feast.
Oh. I mean, it seems like he has his cornucopia.
No, he has a table.
Yeah, that acts as a cornucopia.
Nope. It's a table.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
Mhm.
Okay, then let's find his fucking cornucopia. Where was it last seen, you fat fuck?
It was stolen, and I already showed you a picture of the thief, and you memorized his face.
I did do that. Thank you
But
for
I didn't.
reminding me. I don't like you very much.
Oh, you did it, you say, Sir Bradwin. Would you like to
Well-
take a look at this asshole's face?
The way you're saying it makes me want to say no.
Don't let this whole thing come between you and a nice quest. I just don't like it. So stupid.
The thief's face. Let's check her out.
All right, go ahead and roll recognize with a +5.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, you just met that asshole.
The vengeance guy?
Yes, the vengeance guy.
Lovely. Hey, so I think we can get your cornucopia back.
Perfect. I right away.
Where
Gotta
you
get away
at?
from this fat fuck.
All right. Well, bring me my cornucopia, then we'll talk.
Cool. Let's go.
Yep.
All right.
Nothing left for it.
You guys all going to the right to Vengeance Dude?
Let's do it.
Okay, okay. Let's see. What is your marching order?
I'm in front. I've been there before.
Okay. I'm second.
I go third.
Okay, all right. And Seabass is last. That makes perfect sense.
Who's carrying the rope?
Hey.
No one, your squires have the rope. It's fine.
Yeah.
Gross.
They're wearing rope.
I'm just
Their clothes are rope.
Oh my god. Wiggins gonna be mighty upset. It chafes.
All right. As you, well, does this guy have an awareness roll? Ugh. No, but you guys can give me a heraldry to recognize this man's heraldry. You got his face, but you don't know who he is.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes, Stu.
Yeah. So his heraldry is pretty cool. It's quarterly, 1 and 4 argent,
Ooh.
3 towers sable, 1 in chief and 2 in base, 2 and 3 azure, a lion rampant ore.
Dang, that is really cool.
Right?
I'm the only one that used the heraldry thing, and I'm pretty sure that, like, from everyone else's reaction, I'm the only one that ever has. So yeah, that's really cool.
So it's got
I've
like
used
a
it,
golden
but,
blue lion in 2 corners, and then like silver and black like castles in the other 2 corners.
Yeah.
It sounded like you were reciting a poem.
It is like a poem.
Yeah, this heraldry.
So you recognize as Sir Ferdinand?
He's the guy that stole the thing, or the guy from the locket.
Yeah. He's the exact fucking guy that stole the locket.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
not that stole the locket, but is the guy in the locket that supposedly
Yes,
stole the cornucopia. And as it has been a couple hours, yeah, you come upon him and his party, pouring out apples, tomatoes, bananas from this nicely shaped wicker cornucopia.
Interesting.
Hot damn.
Okay.
Hey, where'd you get that thing?
Hail, good Sir Knight.
He
Sir Ferdinand.
stands to face you. He's like a little bit quizzical with being addressed as Sir Ferdinand, as I'm not sure I should answer to that name. And as he is, I don't know, engaging you with his eyes, Sir James, where is the favor of the lady that you have won?
Oh.
Hey.
Tucked underneath my saddle.
Tucked underneath your saddle?
Yeah, because my lance is
visible.
there and it's tied on my lance.
Is it visible or invisible?
Answer. Daily double.
Yes.
It is one of those.
One or the other. Yes.
All right. Well, then we'll leave it up to this dude's awareness roll if it is visible or not.
Wow.
Oh, he crits. All right.
All right.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a
One's his skill.
19?
Yeah. And
In
he just
awareness.
rolled a 19.
Sir Ferdinand the Vengeful does not come without awareness.
Yep. So he spots the sash poking out of underneath your saddle, is stunned by being called Sir Ferdinand. He says, "Who are you, fellows, that would bring me such memories as I haven't had in so long?"
Well, we are your
What?
reckoning.
He like wavers and like sits down, and he says, "May I see it?"
Of course.
Dude,
I take it off the lance and put it in his hands.
he smells it. It smells really good,
Yeah.
and he
What does this sash mean to you, good Sir Knight?
well, as he's sniffing it, right? You see his eyes that were all tired and angry looking, kind of relax, get all misty and clear up a little bit. And he stands up, the sash in his fist, and is, "Ah! Oh, I'm sorry. I give up my dreams of vengeance. Please, here is likely the cornucopia for which you are seeking. Have you seen my love? You must have, given that you bring me her sash."
Yep, here you go. Brought it for you, right?
Yeah,
Good Sir Knight, we can
back
lead
around
you
the
to
corner. Back around the corner, you can go find her.
He begins running in that direction. You have maybe a chance to ask him a question if you want to, but you know, he's leaving the cornucopia behind.
What about the rest of these fucks?
The rest of the fucks like shake off whatever enchantment was holding them here, and they're like, oh boy. And they call their squires and they start getting their shit together. And they're like, all right, I guess we can go home now that we're no longer held to this vengeance quest. Yeah. What year is it?
How long have
grab
you
the
been
cornucopia.
here?
At least a winter phase. Yeah,
grabbing the
they don't
cornucopia.
know how long they've been here. Do you tell them what year it is?
Yeah.
All right, they go at least like 15 years. We've been gone a long time.
Do any of you know the name Peter?
I think Sir Peter. Yes, that's we. So, he came out here to address the wrongs of the Field of Gold, and he came out here with 2 companions and a lady.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
The companions were Sir Ferdinand and Sir Guidon, and the
Thanks, I
lady
pieced that together.
Glesry. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you playing the home game.
Mm-hmm. Check that off. What's the batter's box score? All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna scoop up that cornucopia and make sure and ride back out and make sure Sir Ferdinand turns where he needs to.
Okay, yeah, he you can see there's like whatever him, "Oh my love," you know, shouting, running towards her. Yep.
Perfect. I'm gonna ride back towards that fat fuck that I
All
don't
right.
like.
Yeah, no, he's nursing
With
his
the
head wound
cornucopia.
with a big stake, right?
Yep. He loves his steak. It's a hot hamburger that he's pressing against his face. It's for the blood flow.
A hot hamburger.
It's good for wounds.
All right. So you return him his cornucopia, and he's like, "Oh!" And he takes it and he immediately shoves it at his squires. Says, "Eat!" And they're just eating the heck out of it.
Ah, my
They
entire
plump up
opinion on this
immediately,
changed.
like
Whoa.
Yeah, they're like whole apples into their mouths, right? Like doing
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole apple in and the pulling the core out thing.
do you see it like enter their body like a snake eating a rat?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just like a whole fish.
Slides
They pull out
down.
the skeleton.
uh-huh. Yeah.
It's cartoon logic here.
Yep. All right. But as Sir Guidon is thanking you, he begins to get drowsy, and the squires begin to get drowsy, and they fall asleep.
Ooh, can I slap him awake?
He's still drowsy.
Sir Ferdinand, your companion is just around the bend. We beg your assistance.
He's
You've
asleep.
been ensorcelled.
He's asleep and ensorcelled. Smack him as you might, he is in a magical slumber.
Okay,
Let's
how
take
big's
a
my
nap.
horse is quite big. I can fit a fat man over the ass of this
Yeah,
thing.
you can. Sure, you could put a fat guy on your horse.
All right, me and Wiggin put a fat guy on my horse.
All right. That's
Don't
fine.
smile like this is unexpected. This is all-
It's fine. All right. So as you're I don't know, tying the fat guy on.
like a trunk
Uh-huh.
in the back of a family Suburban.
And you're trotting towards whatever, like the intersection of these three paths.
Yep.
Just so happens your other fellows have left, whatever, the clearing of vengeance to catch up with you. Not wanting to lose anybody in the Forest Sauvage. Sometimes it's good to split up, sometimes it's good to stick together. As you all reunite, you see the walls of vines opposite these paths that you had, tracked begin to writhe and open, revealing a fourth path.
Fourth hole.
Fourth hole.
We solved all the puzzles, guys. The escape room is opening.
I've heard legends of the fourth hole.
Indeed.
It's supposed to be glorious.
Yes.
Who's going first?
I will,
All right.
with my fat man in tow.
Take a check in
wants-
Valorous there.
Who wants to argue about marching order?
All right. As you advance down the path, something makes itself seen before you. Kind of shimmers and glimmers. Maybe it's wearing clouds. Maybe it's Maybelline.
I've seen a magic sword before.
You need to avert your eyes. The man is so bright.
Gasp.
Sir James, it's your papa.
No way.
It's your papa from heaven.
Ectoplasmic reticulum.
He says, "My son, it pleases me that you have undertaken this quest. The ending lies ahead, but I must give you one warning. When I came here many years ago, I fought a beast called the iridescent worm,
Oh.
which was sent by the devil."
No.
Yes, to taint this place of faith. I slew the beast, but the devil was victorious, for the worm's blood spread across the field, darkening all it touched. That taint has only been cleansed now by your actions. However, there is still one evil left, for out of the foul corruption of the field, the iridescent worm was reborn. It dwells within, waiting. You must lead the worm out of the field before you slay it, else all will be undone. My sword, Sanct Gladius, still rests upon the golden field. You are noble. Wield it, and your victory will be ensured.
Hot damn.
What are y'all's Christian religious traits? Do you satisfy the religious bonus there?
I do.
Anyone else?
Not quite.
Well, it's okay for you, Sir James.
Okay.
If you go to your traits, it'll say whether or not you do.
Yeah, but it doesn't auto-calculate that for me.
Yeah, it does. So if you go down to religious bonus, all greater.
Oh, I see it now.
If
Yeah,
there's
no,
a 1, then
there's
yes.
not. No.
No? Okay. Well then, your friend is also worthy to wield Sanct Gladius.
Me?
I am being called back now, son. Do our family and God well.
Second dad, were you talking about me?
Yes.
Thanks, second dad.
And know Sir James, that I am proud of you.
Whee!
And then he
What?
shimmers away.
Yeah, all right. Everything's coming up almost okay.
Millhouse.
Almost Millhouse.
You continue down this path and emerge into what looks to be, or must be, the golden field. Let's just use our favorite clearing.
That's true. That's true, Sir Bradwin. The Chevalier de Salisbury, cleansing taint since 478.
That's true.
Yeah, but then you try to say 70 in French and you shoot yourself in the mouth. Someone who speaks French gets that joke.
The hymns of the Lord seem to sound on the wind of this place. So Sir James, who is practicing Christian? If you're practicing Christian, take a check in spiritual.
Ooh.
Just for entering this holy place.
Lord.
Yes, and increase it by 1 point as well.
Wow.
Yes.
Dang.
Indeed. It's very holy.
What is it?
Your spiritual.
Just for entering?
Uh-huh.
Damn, bro.
You check it and go up by
Yeah.
one. That's big.
You can see that there are only 3 things that mar this holy field. First is a sword that glows with a dim golden light. It's been thrust into the soil at the center of the field. Must be Sanct Gladius. And then twined around it is a long serpentine skeleton. And beside that skeleton is a second skeleton whose bones, if they were covered in skin, would look just like your friend Sir James. You found your father and your father's bones.
Okay.
On the opposite side of the field is something surely the spawn of the devil. It is a blasphemous worm with iridescent scales that are all the colors of the rainbow and some not of this rainbow. It lets out a screech and begins charging at you.
I immediately grab the sword.
Okay, this will take a round. So you can do it, but it's going to get an attack on you, Sir James.
Oh.
Well, it will get to attempt to attack you, Sir James. All right, let's go. Ooh, a 19 is a miss. So it tries to bite the air where you just were, but you're too quick. So you're pulling the sword out of the ground right now. It just tried to snap at you. Sir Beatrice, what are you doing?
Currently getting very distracted with maybe my boyfriend's watching.
That happens. All right, so you're still doing that. Sir
Yeah.
Lewis.
Yeah. I've been drawing a dead dad.
Looks just like a dead dad.
Yeah, look at him. Go on.
Gotta agree.
So there's a worm, and we can charge at him?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then I think of my honor and my friend.
All right.
We don't have a nice name for each other. What about the young...
Well, maybe you'll have one after this.
The untouched penises.
No, it's terrible.
Honor it is.
The honor.
All right. Good thing you went with honor. All right, plus
Yep.
10 there.
Okay. I'm going to lance at him quite hard. I get a 14.
Ooh, all right. Yep, it is currently engaged, so it will be trying to get you with its tail.
Ah. The rear end of a worm.
The rear end of a worm. Rolls a 1, so you're able to at least shield yourself against it. Go ahead and roll damage.
fie upon you, rear end of worm.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, that's a thing we still need to do.
21.
Okay. Well, going for this thing's rear is certainly easier than going for its devilish face. 21 damage, you say? 21 damage. Let's see.
I
Go
am
ahead.
not a small
in the
man.
butt.
Tracking this balonium.
Polonium.
Weapons grade balonium.
That makes it dangerous.
Oh.
Guys,
Okay.
honestly, it's really great to play Pendragon again. It's been a couple of months for me, I feel like.
Yeah, it's been a bit. All right, Sir Bradwin, what do you do?
It's time to thrash a worm. Let's fucking ride up and like lance in the butt seems to be the thing to do.
Lancing in the butt. All right, we'll see how that works out for you. It's
What?
gonna
in
tail
butt?
whip. Oh, sucks at whipping that tail.
Yeah. Fuck that tail.
This is for honor.
Well, remember, guys, we have to get it out of the
Ooh,
field.
wow. Okay,
We're doing it.
there's some interesting things happening shortly, but yeah, go ahead and roll your +10 there. Okay,
Crit.
crit. Roll damage. I am reading the fine print as we speak.
Oh, I didn't roll the critical one. Do you want to just scrap
Just
that?
roll it again then. Because, oh, sure that works. Alrighty. Ooh. Math.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
Perfect. Alright, you sizzle into it with your lance, and it howls. It makes a screech so tremulous, your bones and your knees and your ears, they all kind of hurt real bad. So,
Nobody needs to hear that.
So let's see. The worm has struck 3 times. So for the first one,
Like, seriously.
ooh, all right. So these scales, yes. Okay. Wow. That's what we do for damage there? Okay, well, never mind. Didn't hit anybody. Okay. So for each check that you have, you're going to have to record this number somewhere in your notes, or I can write it down. But the skills are lustful, vengeful, cruel, proud, indulgent, or worldly. So how many of those do each of you have checked? So James, how many of those do you have checked? Lustful, vengeful, cruel, proud, indulgent, worldly.
None of them are checked.
All right, cool.
Same.
Groovy. What about you, Sir Bradwin? Lustful, vengeful, cruel, proud, indulgent, or
yeah.
worldly.
I typed them into the shit. It's
Okay.
0.
0? Nice. Okay, cool. Then we're all fine and nobody is fucked up. Beautiful. Round 2. You've got the sword, Sir James. As you turn though to maybe start striking at this worm, its face is terrible. Give me a valorous roll at a -10 to be able to do anything.
Wow. That must be a terrible face. It's
Looks
bad.
like hell.
Ugh.
Just to be sure, when we roll traits, if we succeed on them, does that get a check or is that only on a?
Yeah, it
crit?
gets a check if you succeed on it. Yep.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I love you, son.
You
I
drink
was
till
lo-
she's hot.
I was lost
Thumbs up, baby.
earlier.
Yeah.
I hope we come back
Yeah,
to
no, you got to check in lustful.
Okay,
So that's 1.
Yes, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I did not do.
The effect is that your whatever skill you're going to use to attack it is reduced by 1.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
you got a -1 to attack this guy, but first you need to make your valorous roll. So at a
Indeed.
-10, just because of how terrible it looks.
I can't impassion traits, can I?
No. We found that out.
This isn't gonna work.
Yeah, that's true.
Nope.
Oh, it's roll a 1.
It's too scary. Let's see. Ooh. However, as you are gripping Sanct Gladius, it glows dimly, and although you can't advance, you know that you are not going to run away from this thing. So you're like frozen in place, and you could advance maybe next turn, but there's no way you're gonna run away like a coward.
Okay. Good to hear.
Yeah.
That is the magic of a father's love.
I love you, son.
All right, Sir Lewis,
Uh-huh.
you're attacking the butt again.
Yeah, same shit. Still impassioned. I lance heartily at the butt.
All right. Ooh.
I crit.
Oh, well, indeed. Go ahead and roll crit damage.
It's a lot of garbage. 35.
Woo.
35.
I like it.
Well,
Indeed. All right. So it doesn't quite shriek, but you stab it good up in I don't know, above the rear leg, and it kind of whips its tail over your head, and it just bounces off your helmet basically.
Here's a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Is this a dragon?
Well, it's a worm, so it doesn't have wings.
Okay, because I have a hate of dragons.
Oh, you could definitely convince yourself that this is a dragon. Yeah.
I can't double in passion though, so it's
Right.
neither here nor there. I was just wondering if it is a dragon.
Yes. Yeah, it would count for that. It's
Okay.
a species of dragon, right?
Yeah, right. It's a worm with a wall.
All worms are dragon, but not all dragons are worms.
True.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. All right, Sir Bradwin. It is actually gonna turn and snap at you with its face, which it has a higher chance to use. So it's gonna be biting y'all.
Got a very high face.
Very high face. Okay, so roll to defend yourself there. And attack, because it's the same roll.
Still impassioned from before with the lance.
Rolling like
3.
peanut butter.
Nice
Oh,
to
I
have
get to
a
hit it.
26-year-old knight.
Oh, 23. Okay.
Today's damage roll is.
How are we doing there, wormy pants? Ooh. All right. So, yep, that's what's gonna happen there. So Sir Bradwin, you the worm spins to bite you off of your horse, and you lance at it. You stab right through its fiendishly glowing scales into its nostril, and though it had been sore wounded in the rear many times by you most previously, there's a big fount of blood on the whatever other side of the rear from where Sir Lewis stabbed it. Its oily ichor spills out, but it wriggles rise and dies.
Yay.
We were supposed to get it out of the field.
Is there any chance I can use my hatred of dragons passion to
Indeed.
do something?
So as it stands there seeping into the field, its blood courses through the whole field, turns it from gold to black.
I hate dragons.
Damn it.
Uh-huh.
You couldn't have caught it in a barrel, right? Who's got that cornucopia?
Piece of cardboard over the end.
It's wicker. It'll suck up a lot. It's fine.
It's Wigan. He's my boy.
Yep. So you recovered the sword, but you know for sure that you did not cure the golden field of the taint.
Because we needed to pull the dragon out of the field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I said at the beginning of the
Yeah,
fight.
but you were the first person to act.
I never even got to attack him.
It's true.
I was third.
He died pretty quickly for some big dragon thing.
Jonah hit him for 38.
Yeah, like a lot of you just crits. Just crit all over his ass.
I forgot about that.
Like
Can we
all
drag his
over
dead
his
body out of the field?
I mean, you just leave like a smear of blood. It's too late.
Ugh. We
Uh,
fucked up. We ruined heaven.
you ruined heaven on earth. I don't know what tale you're gonna tell, but it's a sorrowful ending. You know, you saved the sword of your family. You momentarily, kind of, sort of lifted the curse. You at least freed the 3 knights, or the 2
Yeah.
knights and the lady. But yeah.
I want a way to get a hate dragon check because I realize now that we didn't do the thing that we were explicitly told to do with this dragon.
Yeah.
What was that?
Get it out of the field before we kill it.
Oh fuck! What?
Yeah.
When did?
that was
when did we-
Sir
very
Peter came
explicit.
down from heaven and said, "Hey,
Come on,
In
man.
the Cave of Wonder
Holy
before getting the
Ghost.
magic lamp. I mean the magic sword.
Can we
He was
like
just don't
scoop
kill it in the field? The one
Can
thing
we-
you do,
Fuck.
and then we just like all the blood.
We'll
in-
just have to come back another time when the worm is reborn again and try again.
oh,
And
cool.
hopefully no one gets caught in the snare in the meantime.
yeah, maybe that'll be what you tell your sons they have to do."
What do I need to do to get a check and hate dragons?
I don't know. Hate
Well,
them
I mean,
real
you're the
hard?
guy that makes the
Dragons?
rules.
Be real mad at yourself for not.
There's no
Ooh.
opportunity anymore. The one that you could have hated on is dead.
Yeah,
I mean, he
Yeah.
could just
I
sit
hate
there
when
and
you
keep
ruin
stabbing
it
and
with
chopping at it for a
yeah.
while.
Yeah, nah, I don't think that really counts though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you do.
The
when
the
you-
thing to do would have been to use it instead of honor.
yeah. I realized it way too late. Is what
Alright.
it is.
Yep. Yep.
Cool.
So.
Well, we got my dad's sword.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I feel better.
That
I
so
don't.
ends the adventure of the Holy Sword.
It's a holy sword.
You do have a holy sword. So let me tell you
Yeah,
about
it's
your
like
holy
that.
sword there, my friend.
Woo!
Yep. Um,
How many tables do you need to roll on to use it?
no, just one.
It's not that holy.
Yeah.
It's all related to the number of tables.
This is okay. Oh, so you add up your Christian traits: chaste, forgiving, merciful, modest, and temperate. So add those up, Sir James.
Okay.
Chaste, forgiving, merciful, modest, and temperate.
It'll be something less than 80.
52.
And then divide by 12.
Ugh. Isn't that like 4, 5?
4.3 repeating.
Alright, so it does 46 damage.
Woo! Hot damn.
On top of? Or
No, just total.
So if I ever just get a successful sword swing, that's how much damage it does?
Yeah, 4d6.
That's dope as fuck.
It's not 46. It's
4.
4d6s.
Oh.
not that good,
It's probably less than your regular sword.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Me with my chivalry bonus, I get 7, which is
Because
higher.
you're not very religious.
Y'all, what do you want for the sword?
You gotta
Like,
be
get
more
religious, will its damage go up?
Yes.
Well, that's cool.
Okay,
Pass
Uh,
it down.
Yeah,
Didn't you,
pass
like,
it to-
max out
or
all
maybe
the-
just give it to someone who is very religious.
Yeah, give
I-
your family sword to someone else not in your family. Seems
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
I got
yeah,
a
yeah.
banging cousin. She's got a rockin' bod and hot tits.
Ooh.
You
Can I marry her?
Yeah.
Then maybe your niece and nephew could wield the sword.
Then why the fuck no?
What else
Let
do you
me
want?
carry the sword, and you can marry that rockin' bod and hot tits.
Man,
Rockin'
I
tits.
have to meet her first.
I'd have to meet her first.
She's awesome.
She's awesome. All right. Do you guys want to know how fucked you were with lifting that curse anyhow?
Yeah.
Yes.
If the field takes blood of 10 or less, then you would have been fine. But if you would have deal like 10 points of damage or more to the worm while you're still in there, you're fucked. So
Okay.
it's pretty much like don't engage it in there at all, which
right. We have to
Yeah.
make it chase us.
Yep.
Yeah, if I were higher in the order, that would have been order number 1, but it is what it is.
We
I
got the
don't
sword
think
though.
wait a
That's
minute,
really cool.
Weren't you the first in the order?
No, I'm always third in the order. It goes
Someone had thrust at it before I did.
it goes Sir James, Sir Beatrice, Lewis, and Sir Bradwin.
Yes.
Okay.
I just picked up the sword.
It's true.
We have been
The
surrounded
skeleton
by.
of your father gave you a great thumbs up.
Mhm.
Yeah. Look at him.
Proud of you. Good thing he said I'm
Yeah.
proud of you before you fucked up.
Yep. I love you, son.
All right,
You
I
winning?
will stop the recording. But that was
Are
great.
you winning?